Facebook. There we go. Week 17 of Tom Carradine's self-isolation sing-along. Who'd have thought we'd still be here? There we go. Nice to see you. Hopefully some people are going to tune in. I'm going to tinkle around as usual just to, as you fill in. Do come forward. Don't sit at the back. It's always the people in the cheap seats at the back of the rowdy ones. So come a bit further forward, please. Make sure you're sitting in the front. If you are, give us a wave. Give us a comment. Let me know you're in. Oh, really? Judith Dolby, you're in. There we go. My eyesight really is going. My sister's going to say I need to go for an eye test. Go to Specsavers. Pia, nice to see you. Heather Crosskey, there we go. Nice to see you. I'm just going to turn my main fader down. I think I'm peaking a little. Hopefully the sound's good for you this evening. Do you like the new hat? Oh, where did you get that hat? Where did you get that tile? Isn't it a knobby one and just the proper style? I should like to have one just the same as that. Wherever I go they shout, hello, where did you get that hat? Well, if you want another one of these, just speak to Jane Walton, the lovely Jane Walton, Hats Period, who should be watching this evening. So this is the lovely new bowler that Jane sent me. So yes, thank you very much, Jane. It's beautiful and goes perfectly. If you saw the photos of my outfit the other day, you realise it goes well with a collection of my outfits. So thank you so much, Jane, for my hat, and hope you're all doing well. As I said, week 17. Where is the 4 months 1 week gone? Really. Hope you're all doing well and staying safe. Grab your songbooks, Carradine's CockneySingAlong.co.uk as always. And if you fancy throwing something in the tip jar as well, there, I'd be more than grateful for that. We've already had a few little contributions. The Scottons, hello to the Scottons in Devon. You popped something in my tip jar. And Angelica Engel as well in Vienna, I believe. Thank you so much for popping something in my tip jar. Much appreciated. Grab your songbooks. We've got 140 something. Oh, my eyesight really is going. Either that, no, how many more? No, I can't see from this distance. What is going on? I don't know. Oh, Faye's going to have to lean in and check.
I have to because my thing's delayed. 131.
There we go. Well, invite your friends. We can up the number of people watching this evening, can't we? I'm sure we can. So hello, good evening, everybody. Thursday night. As I said, make sure you don't sit in the back. Come forward to the cheap seats at the front. There we go. Yes, in the pit at the beginning. So I hope you're all doing well. What are we going to do now? Well, we're going to start with our usual intro, but I thought I'd just wait till the clock ticks over till 8:30 as normal. So there we go. My clock has ticked over, as it always does, every Thursday to 8:30. Evening, everybody. Tom Carradine from Carradine's Cockney Sing-Along here. So grab your songbooks from Carradine's CockneySingAlong.co.uk. You know the drill. You know the intro. Here we go. Lambeth you've never seen. The skies ain't blue. The grass ain't green. It hasn't got that Mayfair touch, but that don't matter very much. We play the Lambeth way, not like you, but a bit more gay. And when we have a lot of fun, oh boy, here we go then. Anytime you're Lambeth way, any evening, any day, you'll find us all. What do you find us? Doing the Lambeth walk. You've got it, oi! Every little Lambeth gal with a little Lambeth pal, you'll find us all. What do you find us? Oh, I can't hear you. Everything free and easy. Do as you don't well pleasy. Why don't you make your way there? Go there, stay there. Once you get down Lambeth Way, every evening, every day, you'll find us all doing the Lambeth walk. Well, hopefully you're in fine voice. Get that swaying going. Here we go. Come, come, come and make eyes at me down at the old Ball and Bush. Da 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 da. Come, come, drink some port wine with me down at the old Ball and Bush. Hear the little German band. Da 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 da. Just let me hold your hand, dear. Do come and have a drink or two down at the old Ball and Bush. Bush, bush. Give us a wave, the West Ham fans. I'm forever blowing bubbles, pretty bubbles in the air. They fly so high, nearly reach the sky. Then, like my dreams, they fade and die. Fortune's always hiding. I've looked everywhere. forever blowing bubbles, pretty bubbles in the air. Thank you, Karen, for your very kind donation to my virtual tip jar. Hope you're doing well in Toronto. Now, we all know this one, of course. Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer, do. I'm half crazy, all for the love of you. It won't be a stylish marriage, I can't afford a carriage, but you'll look sweet upon the seat of a bicycle made for two. Now, on the Carradine's Cockney Sing-Alongers page last week, we did have some suggestions for some more alternative lyrics for Daisy Daisy which exist. These ones were proffered by, I think, both Heather Owen and Alison Price. Now, see if you've ever heard these lyrics before. They go like this. Daisy, Daisy, the coppers are after you. If they catch you, they'll give you a year or two. They'll tie you up with wire behind a black Mariah. So ring your bell and pedal like hell on a bicycle made for two. There we go. Thank you very much, Heather and Alison, for those. Let's all go down the Strand, shall we? Let's all go down the Strand. Let's all go down the Strand. Let me hear you. I'll be leader. Where's me Andrew? Come with me. Let's see, he's sitting over here. Let's all go down the Strand.
Have a banana!
Oh, what a happy band. They're warming up as well. That's the place for fun and noise all amongst the girls and boys. So let's all go down the Strand. Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner that I love London so. Have a banana. Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner and I think of her wherever I go. I get a funny feeling inside of me, just walking up and down. Here we go, big finish. Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner that I love London town. Hey, there we go. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, to Carradine's Cockney Sing-Along. Week 17, as I said, to those of you who joined us earlier on. There we go. Who'd have thought? 17 weeks doing this. But there we go. And actually, we've heard this afternoon that outdoor performances will be allowed as of Saturday. So watch this space. Hopefully, there'll be some chances for us to raise our voices in a socially distanced way outside. But I'm not holding my breath for going back to Mr. Fogg's Tavern for a while yet. So yes, stay in touch and make sure you're signed up to my mailing list so I can send you all of my information on my gig dates as they come around. So yes, hope you're all doing well. As usual, I have my wonderful wife Faye on comments and vocals as well this week as well. And of course my wonderful son Andrew over there doing some drawings. I think Dogman and Cat Kid again this week. Oh no.
I'm doing something different. Some stuff different.
Oh, well, hopefully we'll have those to show a little later on. But quickly over to Faye. Have we got any shout-outs for people who've already joined us?
We have already got one shout-out. And Olive Ferguson Braid is giving a shout-out to her 11-year-old granddaughter, Tegan. It's her second week with us, so that's a good sign.
She came back! Yay!
So big shout-out to you, Tegan.
Hi, Tegan. Thank you for coming back. And yes, your gran has good taste. There we go. So, as I said, thank you so much for those of you who are donating to my virtual tip jar, which you can do at Carradine's cockneysingalong.co.uk. As I said, Karen Edwards in Toronto, thank you. Henry Edwards, David Jukes, and Emma Smith, thank you so much for popping some money in my tip jar. Of course, if you like what I do share this now. Share this video. That's a huge thing you can do for me by clicking on the share button beneath the video and sending it as a post to your friends. Or even invite someone along who you think might enjoy the sing-along now. Pop their name in the comments and they'll join this feed as we go. Because that's what it's all about, sharing this sing-along love and raising our spirits that many of you have been doing along with me for the last 17 weeks. I don't look a day older, do I? There we go. But as you see, I'm going to take the hat off. Ta-da! I had a haircut! Yay! So, hope some of you have had haircuts as well. I feel so much back to normal, though. It's amazing. So, there we go. Well, huge shout-out to birthdays in this evening. Birthdays, where have we got? Huge shout-out to Elliot Appleton in Whitstable, who's 7 on Tuesday. Hi, Elliot. Happy birthday for Tuesday. We got Connor Connor's birthday on Saturday. A huge birthday wishes from Lisa Nunn. And we got a little request for you coming later on, Connor, from Lisa. Also, it's Kitty's birthday on... was it today? Kitty's birthday, who's up in Durham with the family Trix, Stan and Tilly. There we go, tuning in from Durham every week. So, and again, thank you so much for your generous donations to the tip jar as well. Much appreciated. Now, Kitty's a bit of a Flanders and Swan fan, so we do have another Flanders and Swan song coming on a little bit later on for you. And of course, my sister from another mister, the wonderful Kirsten Shelton. Kirsten, here's a shout out to you. Your birthday tomorrow. Happy, happy birthday. So I hope you're going to have a lovely day and be spoiled. You're probably working, aren't you? Kirsten's a teacher, so she's probably working. So I hope you managed to get a very enjoyable weekend. So happy birthday to all of you who are watching this evening. And if I've missed you out, pop a name in the comments and we'll give a shout out a little later on. Now, we've had some requests this week. Some more requests, as always. Now, this came up in a conversation in our post-show discussion on Carradine's Cockney Sing-Alongers last week about the wonderful Oh, What a Lovely War musical, which was featuring the songs of the First World War. And, of course, sketches and skits to do with the First World War as well. So, thought I'd put together a little First World War medley for you. Lots of songs that I'm sure you're going to know. This is in your songbooks, page 3 in your songbooks. Now, for this, I am going to don my one of my hats. Here we go. There we go. Doing my bit. First World War. Here we go. Little bit of I've got sixpence to start. Here we go. Page 3 in your songbooks. Now, this lot goes out to Alison Price, who requested it, and to all the staff at Step 2 Home in Howes Green, which apparently is a nursing home operated by Essex County Council and the NHS together as a temporary measure to take people away from hospital who aren't well enough to go home or who have COVID-19. So huge shout out to Alison and to Step 2 Home and all the staff there who are doing a sterling job. So here's a little Oh What a Lovely War medley. And it goes like this. I've got sixpence, jolly, jolly sixpence. I've got sixpence to last me all my life. I've got tuppence to spend, and tuppence to lend, and tuppence to send unto my wife. No cares have I to grieve me, no pretty little miss to deceive me. I'm as happy as a king, believe me, as I go rolling, rolling home. Let's hear you! Rolling home, rolling home, rolling home, rolling home, by the light of the silvery moon. I'm happy as the day when we line up for our pay, as we go rolling, rolling home. Here we are, here we are, here we are again. There's Pat and Mac and Tommy and Jack and Joe. When there's trouble brewing, when there's something doing, are we downhearted? No, let 'em all come. Here we are, here we are, here we are again. With fits and wellens feeling as right as rain. Never mind the weather, now then all together. Hello, hello, here we are again. Hello, hello, who's your lady friend? Who's the little girlie by your side? I've seen you with a girl or two. Oh, 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 I am surprised at you. Hello, hello, stop your little games. Don't you think your ways you ought to mend? That isn't the girl I saw you with in Brighton. Who's your lady friend? Now, Faye's going to come in for this one. Oh, looking very official. Oh, put it on properly.
That's too big.
Now, of course, Music Hall played a great role in recruitment for the First World War. And one of the most famous of the performers who sang and recruited gentlemen from the audience was the wonderful Vesta Tilley, dressed up in her military uniforms. She was a male impersonator. And she sang this one. Here we go.
We've watched you playing cricket and every kind of game. At football, golf and polo, you men have made your name. But now your country calls you to play your part in war. And no matter what befalls you, we shall love you all the more. So come and join the forces as your fathers did before.
Oh, we don't want to lose you, but we think you ought to go. For your king and your country both need you so. want you and miss you, but with all our might and main, we shall cheer you, thank you, kiss you, when you come back again. There we go, the wonderful Faye Carradine on vocals. A little bit of Vesta Tilly for you. Do you know this one? Up to your waist in water, up to your eyes in slush, using the kind of language that makes the sergeant blush. Who would have joined the army? That's what we all inquire. We don't pity the poor civilians sitting behind the fire. Oh, 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 it's a lovely war. Who wouldn't be a soldier, eh? Oh, it's a shame to take the pay. As soon as Reveille is gone, we feel as heavy as lead, but we never get till the sergeant brings our breakfast up to bed. Oh, 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 it's a lovely war. What do we want with eggs and ham when we've got plum and apple jam? Form falls right turn, how can we spend the money we earn? Oh, 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 it's a lovely war. Well, these were the songs that the troops sang, of course, on the front, and kept their spirits up. Take me back to dear old Blighty, put me on a train for London town. Take me everywhere, take me over there, Liverpool, Leeds or Birmingham, but I don't care. I should like to see my best girl cuddling up again, we soon should be. Whoa, tiddly-iddly-idly, hurry me home to Blighty, Blighty is the place for me. Of course, one of the songs that kept the spirits up of not only the boys on the front, but the home front too, was of course Ivor Novello's wonderful Home Fires. Keep the home fires burning while your hearts are yearning. Though your lads are far away, they dream of home. There's a silver lining through the dark cloud shining. Turn the dark clouds inside out till the boys come home. And of course these marching songs that the boys sang when they were on the way to the front. Here's one they picked up. Pack up your troubles in your old kit bag and smile, smile, smile. Let's hear you then at home, while you've a lucifer to light your fag. Smile, boys, that's the style. What's the use of worrying? It never was worth a while. So pack up your troubles in your old kit bag and smile, smile, smile. How about this one? It's a long way to Tipperary, it's a long way to go. It's a long way to Tipperary, to the sweetest girl I know. Goodbye Piccadilly, farewell Leicester Square. It's a long, long way to Tipperary, but my heart's right there. The last one. Goodbye darling, I must leave you, though it breaks my heart to go. Something tells me I am needed at the front to fight the foe. See, the soldier boys are marching, and we can no longer stay. Hark, I hear the bugle calling. Goodbye, Dolly Gray. Goodbye, Dolly Gray. Hey, a First World War medley for you. There we go. Going out to Alison Price and all the staff at the Step 2 home in Howes Green. Hello, everyone watching in Howes Green. There we go, the hat's coming off. And as you've seen, if anyone's just joined us, of course, I had a haircut the other day. I feel so much better for it. So, wasn't Faye wonderful there, giving a little bit of a Vesta Tilly for you all? So, over to Faye for comments.
I have a shout out, 1 to 7-year-old Anna in Cologne, who apparently is dancing around the living room. Wow, I'm going to try and pronounce this, Pia. With the man with the great Svurbelbart moustache.
A moustache, yeah, absolutely.
Yes. So, I hope you're enjoying it, Anna. And I was doing a little bit of Googling, so I thought, what's been happening on this day in the past? So I thought I wrote a couple of things down. One of them quite nice, feeling a bit patriotic. It's the anniversary of our present Queen getting engaged to the now Prince Philip, and that was back in 1947.
47, there we go.
So there we go. That was lovely. A couple of other birthdays.
Oh, other birthdays, yes, far away.
We have Tom Hanks, apparently born in 1956.
Not entirely sure he's watching this evening, but yes, to Tom Hanks.
No, and I don't think Richard Wilson is either. But
I don't believe it! I don't believe. It's a shoddy impression, isn't it?
Yes, I don't believe that impersonation.
No.
But yes, it's their birthdays, and this is my last one. Apparently, on this day, in 1540, the marriage of King Henry VIII and Anne of Cleves was annulled.
Oh, not even Mary VIII, I am.
No,
so
that was his fourth wife, and apparently he married her after seeing a portrait, and then he saw her and decided that he didn't want to marry her.
There we go.
She'd had the pox. I'm
not going to say anything. I didn't see a portrait of Faye before we got together. Andrew's putting his hand.
I've got some comments.
Oh, you've got some comments. Oh, Andrew's got some comments. There we go.
Andrew was making notes
while
Mummy
was singing.
I don't know how I'm going to say this.
Okay.
Okay, so what does that say? Lots of people say we love Faye.
Hey.
David Walker says loving it.
Brilliant.
And Karen Hancock loves the matching bonnets.
Hey, there we go. My word. Andrew's training up on the comments as well, and wonderful fast writing there. Very, very impressed.
I'm going to be out of a job.
Absolutely. Yeah. So thank you so much for everyone who's sharing it. 250 people watching this evening. Fantastic. That's now great. That's brilliant. We're back to where we were last week. But don't forget to share this below. And also huge thank yous to all of you who are popping stuff in my tip jar. Quick shout out to Jane Clark, Kathleen Carroll. Who else have we got? Linda Holland, thank you so much. Juliet Campbell, much appreciated. Jeff Cushion, Barry Nunn, the Nuns. Hello, the Nuns. Hope you're watching this evening. Nice. Claire.
Get your eyes tested.
Yeah, I need some glasses. There we go. B. Claire Grant, thank you. Rachel Hallett, thank you so much. There we go. Thank you so much for popping some coins in my tip jar. That's what means I can keep doing what I'm doing. Of course, if you like what I do, you can also purchase CDs of mine from my website. And also sign up to my mailing list and also to Carradine's Cockney Sing-Alongers Facebook group to find out more about merchandise. We can talk about that a little bit later on. So one of the regulars who's been watching since the first week is wonderful Kitty Fisher. Hi, Kitty, up in Durham. It's her birthday this week. So Trix, her other half, asked whether I would give a dedication for her. Now, Kitty is a huge Flanders and Swan fan. Well, we've had a few Flanders and Swan songs over the last few weeks. A little bit of The Gas Man Cometh, and also the Wampom song, the popular Wampom song. But one of Kitty's favourites is the GNU song. This is in the songbooks. This is on page 6 of your songbooks. Page 6 of your songbooks. The GNU song. Let's see whether I can remember the lyrics to this one. Here we go. You've got the chorus lyrics. Now, a year ago last Thursday, I was strolling in the zoo when I met a man who thought he knew the lot. He was laying down the law about the habits of baboons and how many quills a porcupine has got. So I asked him, what's this creature here? He answered, it's a helk. And I might have gone on thinking that was true. 80. No money back, no guarantee. Black or white, rich or broke. Wilker prizes out of straw. God bless Hookie Street. Viva Hookie Street. Long live Hookie Street. Say magnific Hookie Street. Magnific Hookie Street. Hookie Street. Hey, for Mel and Ryan, hope you have a fantastic wedding day on Saturday, and I look forward to celebrating you, well, hopefully before next year, but certainly on your first wedding anniversary, we're going to have a right old knees up. So, fantastic. Looking forward to that. But I hope you have a fantastic weekend, and all your friends and all your family, and the few friends that you can invite to Southend Pier on Saturday. So everyone's going to turn up now, aren't they? Well, there we go. Also, we've got a sad wedding story. A shout out to Ash and Lucy. Hi, Ash and Lucy, who are watching this evening. Now, their wedding should have been on Saturday. And Ash said to me, he waited 14 years to get married. And he says, we'll have to rebook when the lights go on again all over the world. Well, that sounds like a cue for a song. So a wonderful song made famous by Vera Lynn. Now, you might not know it. It's not one of Vera Lynn's most popular hits, like There'll Be Bluebirds Over or We'll Meet Again. But it is a fantastic Vera Lynn classic, which you've got the lyrics for in the songbook on page 6. And actually, the lyrics are pretty apt at this moment. I know we're not going through a war, and we don't have the waiting for the boys and girls to come back from fighting and serving overseas. But there's a certain poignancy in the lyrics, I'm sure you'll agree, with these lyrics about when the lights go on again all over the world. So this one goes out to Ash and Lucy. Oh, he says she's worth the wait. Oh, I'm glad he says that. So he's waiting 14 years. Well, what's another year? There we go. Hopefully you can have a fantastic... Oh, they're having a 1940s themed wedding. So huge congratulations, and fingers crossed it can all go ahead as soon as possible. So literally when the lights go on again. So here we go, page 6 in your songbooks, a little bit of When the Lights Go On Again. And the verse goes like this. When we have our victory and we've added to our history, it will be right there to see how sweet and simple life could be. When the lights go on again all over the world, and the boys are home again all over the world, and rain or snow is all that may fall from the skies above. A kiss won't mean goodbye, but hello to love. When the lights go on again all over the world, and the ships will sail again all over the world, then we'll have time for things like wedding rings, and free hearts will sing when the lights go on again all over the world. You've picked it up, let's do that one more time. When the lights go on again all over the world, and the boys are home again all over the world, and rain or snow is all that may fall from the skies above. A kiss won't mean goodbye, but hello to love. When the lights go on again all over the world, and the ships will sail again all over the world, then we'll have time for things like wedding rings, and free hearts will sing when the lights go on again all over the world. There we go, for Ash and Lucy. Hopefully it won't be long before you can tie the knot and have a fantastic 1940s themed wedding. So there we go. Now I see lots of comments and likes and things coming in. So over to Faye, who's been scribbling down feverishly.
We're still on the glasses, I'm afraid. We're not going to give up on this.
We're not going to give up on the glasses.
You actually go and have an eye test. But pince-nez have been suggested.
Oh, okay. I can't play do that when I'm using the piano, though.
Well, that might be more successful than a monocle. I don't know.
Very, very Poirot. It would be very Poirot, wouldn't it? There we
would.
Go.
And I do have one other on this day. You're probably going to shoot me when I say this, but on this day in 1996, the Spice Girls released "Wannabe."
Well, as you know, I'm a big Spice Girls fan. I mean, tell me what you want, what you really, really want. So tell me what you want, what you really, really... Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. They don't write them like they used to, do they?
It wasn't quite in the same kind of class as the Queen getting engaged, but you know, it's there.
The Spice Girls, there we go. Perhaps they will be the sing-along classics of the future. Who knows? So, going back to shout-outs, and a huge thank you, as I said, for those of you who are popping donations in my tip jar. Quick shout-out to John Houston, Fabiana Duarte, Margot in Belgium, Margot and Aussie over there. Huge shout-out to you. Christina Osborne, thank you. Alex Brown, Alex, thank you. I hope you have a fantastic anniversary. Oh, it's your eve of your anniversary. Your anniversary is tomorrow. So thank you for joining us on the eve of your anniversary. And Gary Hindmarsh. So thank you, Gary, for popping something in my tip jar as well. Much appreciated. As I said before, if you like what I do tell your friends. That's what it's all about. The best way for me to keep this going and keep the Facebook algorithm happy is for you to encourage people to join in by either popping their name in the comments or sharing this with them now and encouraging everybody into the sing-along fun. Also, if you enjoy the sing-along fun and perhaps a little bit about the history of the songs, and wants a little bit behind-the-scenes view, Faye and I go live after this performance at about 9:40, once Andrew's gone to bed, once we put Andrew to bed, over in my Carradine's Cockney Sing-Alongers group. We've created a nice, lovely little community there. I'm really pleased with what we've created over the last 17 weeks. Of like-minded people who really enjoy the sing-along and also are fascinated by the history of the songs. Hence why Heather and Alison came up with those wonderful lyrics for Daisy Daisy earlier on. And also Richard Miller, who's a member of that group, sent me a message saying he thought there was a fantastic song that he did, I think in a music hall show a few years ago, which would be certainly a good sing-along idea for us. So I'm going to teach you a new song. It's a newer song to me as well. This is 1949. It's a Hal Miller song. I don't know anything about Hal Miller. Maybe Richard can pop us some information in the comments if he does. But it's got a wonderful kind of sing-along chorus, and it also uses the old shave and a haircut, 2 bits, little ending, the pom-tiddly-om-pom, pom-pom. So if you don't pick anything else up of this song, you can sing the pom-tiddly-om-pom, pom-pom. I'm sure you can do that. It's as easy as having a banana, really, isn't it? So there we go. This is in your songbooks on page 8. It's called Let's Sing a Chorus. And hey, that's what it's all about, isn't it? So let's give it a go. This new one. And you've got the lyrics for the verse as well. It goes like this. When you have a party at Christmas or New Year, there's always lots of fun and games, some gin or ginger beer. Then someone says, let's vocalise. Well, you know what I mean. It's grand to sing a chorus song, but keep the party clean. Let's sing a chorus, sing it with all your might. Let your voices gaily ring from Skye to the Isle of Wight. If you can't sing a chorus like Harry, Dick or Tom, you can surely sing this simple little thing. Pom-tiddly-om-pom, pom-pom. How cool is that? It's a wonderful little chorus. Let's just try the chorus again. Let's sing a chorus. Are you ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's sing a chorus. Sing it with all your might. Let your voices gaily ring from Skye to the Isle of Wight. If you don't sing a chorus like Harry, Dick or Tom, you can surely sing this simple little thing.
Pom-tiddly-om-pom, pom-pom.
Andrew's got it. I hope you've got it at home. That's a simple chorus, I'm sure you will agree. The words are daft, of course they are, but then I'm daft, you see. I know you'll find that nonsense has its value in this life. The man who sings this chorus song has no trouble and strife. So let's sing a chorus, sing it with all your might. Let your voices gaily ring from Skye to the Isle of Wight. If you can't sing a chorus like Harry, Dick or Tom, you can surely sing this simple little thing. Pom-tiddly-om-pom, pom-pom, how's your father? All right. There we go, a silly little chorus song. There we go. Thank you to Richard Miller for sending that one in. Brilliant. I love it. That might have to become a little standard. Because also, thinking about the sky to the Isle of Wight, huge shout out to Harry and Edna, some friends of mine who live in the Isle of Wight, who have a wonderful online radio programme called Harry and Edna on the Wireless. They're two wonderful vintage friends of mine. Not their vintage, they're into vintage and we're into vintage. Not their vintage, not saying they're old. I'm digging a hole for myself now. But they live on the Isle of Wight, so huge shout out to Harry and Edna. And of course anybody else who knows the wonderful Harry and Edna as well on the vintage circuit. So there we go. More requests coming in. We've had Lisa Georgia requested a little bit of Tommy Steele. What a Mouth. Another Cockney classic. Now I need to swap books for this one. This is a handwritten copy I've got over here. Now, actually, I had the joy of working with Tommy Steele, actually. Two Christmases, I did production of Scrooge the musical. I was assistant musical director and played keyboards on that, which was great fun. And Tommy, I have to say, is a true gent. It was great fun to do that. With the wonderful Stuart Pedler, who was the conductor, and of course the wonderful Barry Howard. Remember Heidi High? Barry Howard, who played Barry Stuart Hargreaves. He was a true gent as well, but we lost him a few years ago, unfortunately. So, but what a true gent. And Tommy's still with us, still going strong. And so this was one of his hits in the 1960s. What a Mouth. Here we go. Bermondsey boy himself. Bit of Tommy Steele. I might now. Now, if I put this light on, is that going to annoy you? If I put this light on, is that going to... It's a bit glary, but I might need it for my words. So, oh no, that's awful. That's... Oh, my word. I'm going to have to... Oh, geez, I really need to go for an eye test. Here we go. Oh, you have got words for this. Page 5 in your songbooks. Jimmy Bean was a funny looking fella if he had another mouth and a different smeller, but his race quit him from winning a beauty show. It was like a steamboat funning or a railway arch or the Black Waltz, and when you can't see Jim when he opens his mouth, you know. And as poor Jim was walking about, you can hear the kids all hollering out. What do they holler? What a mouth, what a mouth, what a north and south. Blimey, what a mouth he's got. Now when he was a baby, what all God love her, when the poor old mother used to feed him with a shovel. What a gap, poor chap, he's never been known to laugh. And if he did, it's a penny to a quid that his face would falling off. Now his mouth so large, oh Lord, oh lummy, he whisper in his own ear, ain't it funny? And to quench his thirst, he's gonna take a drink of mine. He got so drunk one funny morn, he laid in the road and he started to yawn, and a poor old man was delivering coals close by. And as he went to shoot the load, he saw Jim's mouth out in the road. What a mouth, what a mouth, what a north and south. Blimey, what a mouth he's got. Now the poor old man, being a short-sighted fellow, when he saw Jim's mouth, he took it for a cellar and he shot the lot right into his mouth, no joke. Oh, Jim, poor soul's got a tummy full of coal, and he coughs up lumps of coke. There we go. A little bit of what a mouth, what a mouth, what a north and south, made famous by Tommy Steele. There we go. Again, proof of the pudding, I need some glasses. I'm going to go. I'm going to try and get an appointment this week. There we go. So over to Faye for some comments.
I'm just regretting the Spice Girls reference because I'm getting zig-a-zig-zars and requests for Spice Girls sing-along.
Oh, there we go.
So yeah, Spice Girls sing-along. You up for it?
If you want to be my lover, you gotta get with my friends. Yeah, one of those.
Yeah.
Nah. Not this week. Not this week. There we go. So huge shout out to those of you who are popping stuff into my tip jar. Much appreciated. Jacqueline Campbell, Joe Morgan, Joe and Pete in Sutton Coldfield, hello. Anne-Marie Cannon, thank you. Lucy Harold, the wonderful Lucy Harold, who is doing a bit sewing wonderful face masks. Actually, we've got a few of them downstairs, which we use. So thank you to Lucy for doing those. And also, she's making them for the rest of the people in a block of flats. So doing a great job, Lucy. Thank you so much for popping something in my tip jar. Much appreciated. Again, if you like what I do, actually make sure you can like me on Facebook, as I always say. Tweet me on Twitter, pin me on Pinterest, add me on Instagram, or
add you on TikTok.
I'm not on TikTok. Andrew wants me to do TikTok. Maybe over the summer with Andrew we might try TikTok. But I don't know. It's a bit too young for me. There we go. So We shall see. But yes, do make sure you're following me on all of the social media platforms. And of course, shout out to those of you who are watching this on YouTube after the event. This gets uploaded later on this evening to YouTube. I've got quite a few people who watch over there. So thank you so much. And huge shout out to you. Now, again, going back to Carradine's Cockney Sing-Alongers. Wonderful little community that we've created on Facebook. Of course, if you want to join us, and again, for after the show, for the post-show chat, you can do that. Just go to Carradine's Cockney Sing-Alongers, have a search for it, or someone can pop it in the links, I'm sure, below in the comments. And come and join us, and I can approve your entry into that, and come along and join us for the chat afterwards. But we were chatting again about other songs, and the wonderful Rachel Hosier has been posting some fantastic pictures over the last few days of songs that are... she's got a wonderful lyric songbook of lyric sheets for old music hall songs, and this is one of them that we talked about on there. Any Old Iron. Now, I'm sure you all know the chorus for Any Old Iron, but it's whether you've heard the verse before. Now, I remember learning the verse for this in secondary school. We did it, I think it was in a kind of music appreciation thing, and we sang it. And so I remember the first verse, but I don't know the other two. So I'm going to give my best shot at the other two verses. You've got the songbooks, you've got the lyrics for the chorus for this. So page 7 in your songbook. This one goes out to Rachel and any of the Carradine's Cockney Sing-Alongers in this evening. It goes, and I can't go too fast. Harry Champion and Stanley Holloway took these at a fair lick. Just a week or two ago, me poor old Uncle Bill, he went and kicked the bucket and he left me in his will. The other day I popped around to see me Auntie Jane. She said, your Uncle Bill has left to you his watch and chain. I put it on right across my vest, thought I looked a dandy as it dangled on my chest. Just to show it off, I started walking round about. A lot of kiddies followed me and all began to shout, any old iron, any old iron, any old iron. Let's hear you. You look neat, talk about a treat. You look a dapper from your napper to your feet, dressed in style with a brand new tie, with your father's old green tie on. And I wouldn't give you tappers for your old watch chain. Old iron, old iron. Second verse. Now I went to the city once, I thought I'd have a spree. The Mayor of London, he was there, that's who I came to see. He dashed up a decanter in a carriage and a pair. I shouted, holla boys, and threw me hat up in the air. Just then the Mayor, he began to smile, saw my face and then he shouted, Lummy, what a dial. Started Lord and Mayoring and I thought I would die. When pointed to my watch and chain, he hollered to me, hi. Any old iron, any old iron, any old iron. You look neat, talk about a treat. You look a dapper from your napper to your feet, dressed in style with a brand new tie, with your father's old green tie on. And I wouldn't give you tappers for your old watch chain. Old iron, old iron. Last verse. I shan't forget when I got married to Selina Brown. The way the people laughed at me, it made me feel a clown. I began to wonder when the dials began to crack, if my mistake I'd got my Sunday trousers fronted back. I wore my chain on my Derby Kell. The sun was shining on it and it made me look a swell. The organ started playing and the rings began to ring. My chain began to rattle and the choir began to sing. What did they sing? Any old iron, any old iron, any old iron. You look neat, talk about a treat. You look a dapper from your napper to your feet, dressed in style with a brand new tie, with your father's old green tie on. And I wouldn't give you tappers for your old watch chain. Old iron, old iron. Dum-da-la-da, dum-da-la-da. How's your father? Alright. The second How's Your Father ending this evening. A little bit of Any Old Iron going out to Rachel there. There we go. Any comments we've had come in, Faye?
No, but just going to say I was making that up. Yeah.
I was too. Don't you worry.
Now I suddenly like I'm making the notes up. Sorry.
Don't you worry. There we go. Heather Owen, thank you so much for your tip jar donation. Much appreciated. Now we've also had requests for another duet. Faye and I to a duet. So I'm going to encourage Faye to squeeze in here for this one. Oh, squeeze in close.
Squeeze in.
Now this one you don't have the sing along lyrics for, but hopefully you can enjoy it. I'm sure you're going to know it anyway. And it kind of sums up our relationship, really. You're the one who remembers things and I'm the one who doesn't. So it goes like this. We met at 9.
We met at 8.
I was on time.
No, you were late.
Ah, yes, I remember it well. We dined with friends.
We dined alone.
A tenor sang.
baritone.
Ah, yes, I remember it well. That dazzling April moon.
There was none that night, and the month was June.
That's right, that's right.
It warms my heart to know that you remember just the way you do.
Ah, yes, I remember it well. How often I've thought of that Friday
Monday
night when we had our last rendezvous, and somehow I foolishly wondered if you might by some chance be thinking of it too. That carriage ride,
you walked me home.
you lost a glove.
I lost a comb.
Ah, yes, I remember it well. That brilliant sky,
We had some rain.
those Russian songs.
Sunny Spain.
Ah, yes, I remember it well. You wore a gown of gold.
I was all in blue.
Am I getting old?
Oh no, not you. How strong you were, how young and gay, a prince of love in every way.
Ah, yes, I remember it well. Hey. There we go, a little bit of Gigi for you. Maurice Chevalier and Hermione Gingold originally. We are significantly younger than they are.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
And I'm glad you said, yes, am I getting old? No, thank you. I feel old some days, certainly with my eyesight. There we go. And there we go. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. For those of you who are requesting Faye singing along, we're going to have a word with Andrew to see what he can do as well at some point, I'm sure. So
He has got drawings to show.
we'll have those drawings coming a little later on.
And I've written down a comment.
And he's written down more comments.
Oh, more comments. Go on, Andrew. What comments have you got from them then?
What does that one say?
That's Herbert Bennett.
Always lots of fun, Tom and
Oh, that's
Faye.
from Anne Savage.
And no, that's not it.
Is it?
Anne Savage has done.
Oh, she,
Oh, Andrew's
Anne
drawn the little emoticon thing.
Anne gave us the lovely emoji with the hearts for
Hey,
eyes.
there we go. Thank you, Andrew.
you,
Working on the
Anne.
comments. Well, Anne Savage. Hi, Anne Savage in Midsummer Norton. There we go. Again, thank you so much for those of you who are popping stuff into my virtual tip jar. Virginia Appleton, thank you. And Whitstable, much appreciated. George Weatherly. To Adam Borzone from the British Music Hall Society as well. Thank you very much, sir. Hope you're enjoying this as well. If you enjoy what I do and the wonderful songs of the Music Hall and variety songs, then do give the British Music Hall Society a look. They do a fantastic amount of work in keeping the history of this all alive and these songs alive too, in supporting wonderful performances and wonderful lectures. And they have a fantastic quarterly magazine called The Call Boy. I mean, the membership fee a year alone is worth it for the magazine. Really enjoyed reading their latest magazine that came out last week. So yes, the British Music Hall Society. I'll pop a link to that in my comments as well, so that you can have a look. Daria, thank you. Louise Conlon, thank you so much as well for popping something into my tip jar and keeping me going. Now we've had some 20 past. We've had some requests this evening. I'm going to try and skip through these. Oh, now where did this go? I've got a request that isn't in my book. Christopher Levy, the wonderful Christopher Levy over in Florida, requested this one, which is a cheeky little song. It's an old traditional song. Again, this is another one that I picked out of my wonderful Cockney Ding Dong book by Charles Keeping we were talking about last week. And it tells a little story. Oh, they're moving father's grave to build a sewer. They're moving it regardless of expense. They're shifting his remains to put in 5-inch drains to irrigate some posh bloke's residence. Now in his lifetime father never was a quitter, and I'm sure that he won't be a quitter now. For when the job's complete, he'll horn that privy seat, and he'll only let them sit when he'll allow. Oh, won't there be some bloomin' consternation, and won't those city chappies rant and rave, which is more than they deserve, to have the bloody nerve to muck about with a British workman's grave. A little bit of their moving father's grave to build a sewer for Christopher Levy there. Now some more requests. Here we go. A little bit of now this is another one that came out of our conversations on on the Carradine's Cockney Sing-Alongers group. This is Put Me Amongst the Girls. Yes, the wonderful Jim Partridge over in California used to perform this apparently with the Mad Sal's Dockside Ale House and Music Hall at the Great Dickens Fair over in California. But yes, if you actually listen to the lyrics, an older gentleman singing it doesn't work particularly well. Certainly in the current state of affairs. So yes, it works. It can work for a much younger gentleman, I should think. But there we go. Put Me Amongst the Girls. They really don't rhyme like they used to, as I'm going to prove for you now. You might know the verse. Sorry, you might know the chorus, which is on page 7 of your songbooks. And it is also written by Charles Wainwright Murphy, who also is famous for writing Let's All Go Down the Strand, which sounds suspicious. The verse for Let's All Go Down the Strand sounds suspiciously like the verse for this one as well. I might have to analyse it at some point in the video. It goes like this. I knew a naughty little lad, and when the mother sent him off to school, he used to raise an awful noise if the teacher placed him amongst the boys. He would be anything but good, for there he'd sit a-fretting all the day, with sighs and teardrops in his eyes. Then to teacher coaxingly he'd say, "Oh teacher, put me amongst the girls, put me amongst the girls, do me a favour, do you know I'll do as much for you, put me amongst the girls, those with the curly curls, they enjoy themselves and so will I, if you put me amongst the girls," which, as I said, sounds suspiciously like. One night, half a dozen tourists met together in Trafalgar Square. A fortnight's tour on the continent was planned, and each had his portmanteau in his hand. Down the Rhine they meant to have a picnic, till Jones said, "I must decline. Boys, you'll be advised by me, stay away from Germany. What's the good of going down the Rhine? Let's all go down the Strand of a banana. Let's all go down the Strand. I'll be leader, you can march behind. Come with me and see what we can find. Let's all go down the Strand of a banana. Oh, what a happy band. That's the place of fun and noise, all amongst the girls and boys. So let's all go down the Strand. Now this one goes out to Janine and Mark Ramsey in Belfast. They've asked me a couple of weeks on the trot for this one. And it all goes out to my sister from another mister, Kirsten Shelton out there. A little bit of Les Miserables. Hopefully you're going to know this one. We haven't got the words. Goes like this. Welcome, monsieur, sit yourself down and meet the best innkeeper in town. As for the rest, all of them crooks, rooking their guests and cooking their books. Seldom do you see honest men like me, a gent of good intent, who's content to be master of the house, doling out the charm, ready with an handshake and an open palm. Tells a saucy tale, makes a little stir. Customers appreciate a bon vivant. Glad to do my friend a favour. Doesn't cost me to be nice, but nothing gets you nothing. Everything has got a little price. Master of the house, keeper of the zoo, ready to relieve 'em of a suit or two. Water in the wine, making up the weight, picking up the nicknames when they can't see straight. Everybody loves a landlord, everybody's bosom friend. I do whatever pleases Jesus when I plead him in the end. Hey, a little bit of Les Miserables for you. I've played that too many times for my liking. I used to dep on that in London on keys 2. So there we go. A little bit of a Master of the House from Les Miserables for Janine and Mark Ramsey in Belfast, and Kirsten as well. Happy birthday for tomorrow. Now it's 26 minutes past 9. We're coming towards the end of the sing-along this evening. So just over to Faye for some final shout-outs.
I have one more, and it's another happy birthday. And this is to Helen Chambers' auntie Emily Jones, who is 99 on Monday.
Woo!
So happy birthday, Auntie Emily Jones.
Huge happy birthday greetings. There we go. Final shout out to we said Louise Conan, Virginia L, who's donated as well. Gillian Buckenden. For popping some stuff into my tip jar. Much appreciated. Thank you very much. Hope you've enjoyed the sing-along this evening. And do come and join us in Carradine's Cockney sing-alongers afterwards for a little bit of a chat and a debrief as I take the collar off. It's a bit warm in here. So while Andrew tries to get... Oh, have we got some drawings to show, Andrew? Here we go. What have we got here? Minecraft pictures. Come on, show it over. There we go. Hey, wonderful. Back a bit so we can see it. There we go. Some wonderful Minecraft. Are they robots? No, they're Minecraft characters. There we go. I don't know these things.
Yes, you do. You play Minecraft on the laptop.
It's giving all my secrets away. I just try it so I can work out what's going on. I have no idea. So thank you so much for joining us this week. Now, one final birthday shout out and one final song for you for this evening. This goes out to Connor. A shout out from Lisa Nunn to Connor for his birthday. Hello, Connor. Happy birthday. One final one for you. This one is not in the songbooks, but nobody needs the lyrics for this one. If there's one song that everybody's... Did anyone bring a guitar with them? Oh, sod that. Too many notes in that bit. Ooh yeah, ooh yeah. Nearly there. Here we go then. Big finish. Nothing really matters. Anyone can see. Nothing really matters. Nothing really matters to me. Well, thank you so much for singing along, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining us. Week 17 of Carradine's Cockney Sing Along. Anywhere the wind blows. There we go. Thank you so much for joining in. Now, just in case YouTube decides that I can't have Bohemian Rhapsody on there, maybe we should finish off with this one. Show me the way to go home. I'm tired and I want to go to bed. I had a little drink about an hour ago and it's gone right to my head. Have a banana wherever I may roam, and also your phone. You can always hear me singing a song. Show me the... One more time. Show me the way to go. Thank you, Robert. Tired and I want to go. And Mary Kristen, I had a little drink about an hour ago and it's gone right to my head. Wherever I may roam, on land or sea or foam, you can always hear me singing this song. Show me the way to go. There we go. Have a great week. Stay safe. Enjoy getting your hair cut. And I shall see you same time again next week. What am I talking about? I need another glass of wine. Have a great week. Bye.